I think fundamentally retailers have to be more open to change, and this is really true than for any industry today. The pace of change we're seeing in the digital era is incredibly rapid, and particularly it's not just about that there's more technologies, it's actually the way we are behaving, the consumers, the customers, is changing so rapidly.
Some of the barriers to be overcome with space-time marketing is really making sense of all the data. So I think particularly as a bank we have so much data, but how do you actually use that data and cut and slice it in ways that are meaningful to the customer? Because often we look at data and what is meaningful to the bank, but we need to actually really gain those insights around groups of customers, but also right down to every individual customer.
Customer experience has always been important for retailers, but they don't just shop in the physical world now, they shop in a blended physical-digital way. And therefore digital has the potential to enhance a customer's experience.
There's no consumer that we've found that likes to be spammed or push messages or sent ads that aren't relevant to them. So it's when you're using intelligent technology that understands what I want in advance of me wanting it, that is exactly the sort of interaction I want with a brand that I trust.
Smartphones give us instant location-based information about the customer as they're moving through space and time. And we're starting to realize that's actually one of the most interesting pieces of data that's available.
Probably the most important thing in terms of data quality is, at a high level, is for the retailer to establish a single view of data truth, that all the operative units of retail are working against one set of numbers.
The key to that transformation is not the technology. It's not about what IT choices you make. It's actually learning to change your strategic thinking as a business, to think differently about 5 domains, about customers, about competition, data, innovation, and value, and to learn to think differently about your business and understand from a strategic point of view where you're going, where your next stage of profitable growth is. That will lead the technology choices. That's the real heart of the challenge and the real opportunity for businesses to transform in the digital age.
It's hard to predict what technology is going to do going forward. All we do know though is customers will choose the way they interact with retailers and brands, and we need to be set to be able to accept any form of technology that they choose. What will be consistent though is there'll be a customer at the end of that engagement and there'll be data around it, and it's our ability to manage that data and the customer interaction that's going to be the differentiator, not the technology.